Morning. It's another day here at camera camp, and I guess that means that I have to do another video on an iPhone. Today, though, we're going to be doing a real-world test on the iPhone 11. It's going to be the same thing if you haven't already seen it. My iPhone 11 Pro video I just did, that should have gone up already. You guys should check that out. But I'm going to do the same thing that I did with that one. I'm going to go throughout my entire day here and kind of take photos with this phone and a few of its competitors, put those all up on the screen so you guys can kind of judge and compare them. And then also we'll check in on the battery throughout the day to see how it lasts. I'm actually really curious to see how it does against the 11 Pro Max. Like, how much different is the battery life? We'll find out. Also, yesterday I shot that on the A6600. Which is a camera that Sony let us borrow. It's a new one of theirs that I actually really like, and you can go check out the footage of that. It looks pretty good. I'll link below. But I have to give it back today. So I'm back to my A7 III, but the one thing I did do was I stole the new microphone that they let me borrow. So I'm still using that because I think it sounds great. What do you think? Let me know. Otherwise, though, let's get started with the day, and that means first, getting some coffee. There are definitely worse places to have your morning coffee. It's a really quiet day here at camera camp because most people are on a hike that started at like 7 a.m. I had surgery like 2 weeks ago, and I'm not really allowed to do too many strenuous things, so I'm missing out on it. Hopefully, though, I'll make the afternoon part of it, like the sunset part, to take some shots with this. We'll see how intense it's gonna be and if I can do it. Otherwise, just a couple of first impressions about this phone. I love how light it is. I also really like the colors. Like, come on, mint. And I just spent an entire day with the 11 Pro Max. And so far, I mean, you can tell that this doesn't feel as premium, but it's just a feeling, right? Like, there's a little bit more bezels. Also, the back is kind of like the glossy plastic, which is kind of what we've had on older iPhones. So it's like, it was premium then. It's maybe not as premium now because and I've said in the last video, that matte frosted glass on the 11 Pro Max and the 11 Pro is pretty nice, not gonna lie. Other than that, though, some background real quick. We do have 2 cameras on this one instead of the 3. But the funny thing is, they're the same cameras. So we have a wide and the standard, right? Identical to the 11 Pro and the 11 Pro Max. Now, the only thing that they have that this doesn't is a telephoto lens, which honestly is the least used lens that I have on these phones. I always like the wide and the standard one. So, I don't know. Already starting to feel like this is kind of a good deal. If you guys aren't familiar with camera camp, and I keep mentioning it, you can either check out the last video or you can check out my social media at the links below to see kind of what it was and why I was here and how much I'm gonna miss it. It's fine. Real quick, it's only been a little bit, but let's check in on the battery just to see how it's doing so far. It is 9:41 in the morning, and we are at 98%. I basically just edited all day. Yeah, sat at a table, edited my iPhone 11 Pro Max video. So that is now up by the time you see this, but it's been a pretty boring day, so I didn't film a lot of it. But now we're actually being taken to the Glacier National Park nearby. I asked, they told me that we're going on like a bus and like it's not gonna be that strenuous, so I should be okay, which I'm excited about because I've never seen a glacier. I would like to go check that out. And so of course, as we do here, let's check another battery. It is 4:56 p.m. and we are at 69%. Welcome to Glacier National Park. It's quite pretty here, and my phone has no signal, so I'm kind of just wandering around and taking photos, obviously, and just kind of taking it in. It's kind of nice. We made it all the way up here in like a shuttle, and we're about to leave here in a little bit, which is like a nice cedar forest. It's pretty cool. But then we're gonna head down to the lake, to a lodge where we're gonna sit and have lunch. Today we had dinner and we made it to the lake. We didn't make it for sunset, but twilight's not so bad either. All right, while we're here, let's check on the battery. It's been a while. It is 8:05 p.m. and we are at 53%. Okay, there we go. Calling it a night. It is basically midnight. It's 11:57, and we are at 35%. Not as good as the 11 Pro Max. Obviously, there's a lot bigger of a battery in that one, but still, that's pretty good. I'm impressed with all the iPhones so far as battery is concerned. And the camera. The camera is, again, the same on this as it is on the 11 Pro Max. You just lose the telephoto, which is probably the one I use the least. So the fact that this is, a few $100s cheaper than that makes it a pretty good deal. Now, the thing to me, though, is if you live in a country where most iPhones are sold, you probably have a subsidy of some sort, like in the US or UK, etc. So the real difference between the two isn't those few $100 if you are eligible for one of these discounts. It's $12 a month. And at that, most of us, and myself included, would probably just get the higher end phone. But if you're buying it outright, that changes things a little bit. And then I think, I don't know. I don't think this is the worst option in that case because you still get a really good battery and the cameras are the same and great. And so there you go. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Love hearing from you. What do you think about this video? I'm always trying to improve them. Please let me know how I can do that. And also what you think of the phone. Really appreciate it. If you like this video though, please thumbs up it or share it. It's greatly appreciated. And if you want more videos like this, please check out the rest of the channel and ding the bell next to where subscribe so you get notified when I do new videos. As always though, regardless, thanks for watching.